Key planning is very important first of all, and believe in yourself. Yes, we have to believe that I can and I will. Success is the sum of small efforts being repeated day in and day out. Well, we welcome you all to today's episode of Toppers Talk Show. Today's episode is a very special episode for all the students of Meghalaya and all other students appearing for any exams. Firstly, on behalf of Team caaspirants99, we congratulate all the students who have recently passed in the HSSLC examination conducted by Mbose, and our special congratulations to all the position holders. And our team in today's show has collected few questions which the students always have in their mind, and to answer those questions we have the best with us and who have been the talk of the town recently. First is Sanjana Singhania from St. Anthony's School, who has secured second position, and next is Devraj Nag from Lavang Bengali Boys, who has secured the first position. And firstly, we welcome you, Sanjana and Devraj. Thank you for coming to the show, taking out time from your schedule. Firstly, we'll start with Sanjana. Sanjana, we'll ask you a few general questions. First question is, what was your first reaction when you saw that मुझे position मिल गया है?
The first reaction, actually, I just ran and hugged my elder sister because she's very close to me. So that was my first reaction. I screamed and then I just hugged her, and then we were there in the moment, we were enjoying it actually. That was the thing which we did.
So did you think that I will get the position while giving the exam?
Yes, I really did expect it because I was giving my 100%. Like जितना कर सकती थी मैंने सब करा, so that I at least achieve it.
Okay. So was there any percentage that you were expecting?
Yeah, I was actually expecting 90 above.
90 above.
Yeah, because in Mbose to cross 90 was very difficult.
Very difficult.
Till last year also they didn't cross 90, so yeah, it was very difficult, and I was expecting 90 cross.
And you did.
Yes,
that.
I did.
Congratulations on that. Okay.
Thank you.
How is your feeling in being a spotlight? Being a celebrity वाला feeling कैसा लग रहा है?
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. It's like कुछ special जगह मिल गया suddenly, and like the attention which I'm getting, I'm really enjoying it.
Okay. So how did your family and friends react?
They were very happy. They all congratulated and they called and they were really very happy. They appreciated my efforts and they actually now want me to do more good in my future.
Okay. And giving exam this time was a bit different because in the pandemic with mask and all. How was your experience giving the exams in this pandemic?
It was difficult for 3 hours continuously sitting there in the examination with the mask on. It was really tiring, and we had to follow all the protocols, everything, and it was really tough.
Totally a different experience.
Totally,
right?
it was.
Okay. And while preparing for the examination during the pandemic, what challenge did you face?
There were many actually. Ever since we were having online classes, तो उसकी वजह से then we didn't even get proper sleep also. Actually, we started even affecting our health because online every time sitting there with the phone copying notes, and it started hampering our health, and we didn't felt like later on we नहीं पढ़ना or let it be. We don't want to study.
That's the main thing, that mentally बहुत affect करता है.
बहुत ज़्यादा.
We stop believing कि exam हुआ कि नहीं होगा.
Yes, and so even self confidence also went so low. Like at a point of time, I felt like this year is not my year. I will not be able to score well. But later on, yes.
But later on, it came out well. Yeah. Okay. So, how much did you spend a day in a time, like in studies?
Actually, I will say I followed a technique. It is known as Pomodoro technique, in which you study for 20-25 minutes at a go, and then you take a break of 10 to 15 minutes, and then again you sit. So that is what I follow.
Interesting.
So that's what I follow.
That's a very good one. Okay. So during studies, how did you de-stress yourself? Like any extra activities which जो करने से मतलब you feel कि okay?
Yeah, I listen to music and I love spending time with my family. So they were the one de-stressing me. They were always there motivating me. So yeah, I did spend time with them and listening to music, and sometimes even dance at home. Have fun with family. That's it.
Okay. What would you suggest the students? Does this social media and other platforms do hamper our studies?
No, I will not say. Actually, it depends on us. We need to prioritize things, and if we are disciplined, if we discipline ourselves, then I don't think so these will hamper, because these are always there, and in today's world we cannot say we will not use social media. We do use, and it's always there in our cell phones. So yes, but the fact is we need to prioritize.
So actually what you're trying to say is it depends on students how they use it for information or for just for time pass.
Because everything has a good side, also has a bad side. So it depends on us how we take it. We take it advantage or disadvantage of it, so it's better.
So how did your family and teachers play a role in your examination preparation?
They were very supportive, I will say, and yes, the teachers, they were always there. Whenever we call them or text them, they were always ready. Ki, chalo, help, let them help.
So you got all the support that you wanted?
Yes, I wanted, and my family also, they supported. There were no pressure. They didn't say, ki, study for this many hours or study this, you need to achieve this, nothing. They were cool, relaxed, they were chilled. They said, whatever you feel like you do. First is your health and then you see whatever you can do. So they were very supportive.
Okay, Sanjana. Okay, Sanjana, we'll ask few subject-related questions which might help few students. Firstly is theory subject. Few students find theory subject to be very boring. But you have scored 19 in entrepreneurship, which is a theory subject. So I would like you to guide the students relating theory subject, that is English, business studies and entrepreneurship, relating to what are the notes you use or books you used, how did you prepare, and how did you write the examination that helped you score so much. So I would like you to guide the students in this behalf.
Yeah, for that, actually the theory paper, basically the students who find it boring, so for them I can say you understand the topic, because theory subjects are actually boring. We feel like we don't want to study. So what we can do is we can understand the topic in detail. So once we understand it, even if we go and then if we don't feel like studying also, once it's there in our mind, we understand the topic, then we can frame our own. So, and nobody will cut or deduct mark, because we are framing it, and it should make actually sense, because once we understand everything makes sense over there. And regarding this, the notes and the books which I prefer, actually I do not use any textbook. I use a few notes which the school provided, and yes, if I need some other thing, then I use the net and I frame my own notes. And this is how you can score better in theory papers, is actually making your own notes rather than studying the notes which is provided. Because if one note or a textbook, if I follow, that is in access to everyone, and everyone will be studying the same thing. So it's better you make your own notes and write that.
Okay.
It will be something different. Even the invigilator will see, oh, you understand the topic, so getting good marks. And yes, present the paper well and just highlight the points, whatever we are doing. So just highlight it. It will help the invigilator to be, you will impress it actually. Then he gives marks. That's the thing.
Okay, so what you're saying is in theory subject, to make it more interesting, make your own notes so that we understand the topic more
because
well.
Once we start making notes on our own, we are making on our own from our understanding. And so exam time, when we just have a glance also, we get everything. Oh yeah, just like this.
Okay, so for all the like for English, business studies and entrepreneurship, you made your own notes?
Yeah, I made.
Okay.
I made for all subjects.
Did you follow previous question papers? Did you solve?
Actually, for theory papers, I didn't actually got time. But for practical papers such as accountancy, I did follow. But the theory papers, I did not.
So it was not needed. If you just study from the book, it's enough.
Once you understand the topic, any question comes, you'll be able to answer.
Okay. So next question is, suppose in an examination, the examination is tough, and the student is facing, and he or she gets nervous, and he's not able to recall what he or she had studied. So what should he or she do in that situation?
In that's what for these theory papers, even for the practical also, I say once we understand the topic, there's no chance of forgetting. Even if we get nervous, we'll be like, we understood something. So accordingly we can frame our own. And basically once we understand, we will write sensible. We will be very sensible while writing the answers also. And the people will, when they'll check up paper, the teachers, they will know that this student has understood. So they will never ever deduct mark, and nobody has to take tension that mera marks cut jayega. No. So, you write it.
Sorry to interrupt you. So basically what you're saying that we should not leave any questions. Sab attempt karke aao. Attempt karke aao. That's right.
Because every answer has a meaning. For you it may not, but for me it is. So nobody will cut marks. Especially for entrepreneurship, even our teacher said, if I'm starting a business, from you it may be wrong, but from my perspective it might be correct. So I wrote all. I attempted every question.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so next question is like between exams, the days we get, how to revise a subject in between those exams, so that we can cover almost all the topics, like the major topics.
Before exams?
Before exams.
Yeah, before exams, so the student should plan ahead, every day thoda karke plan, and then as soon as the exams are there, like suppose a month before, try to complete your course, and then 1 month you should have at your disposal so that you revise and check. Any doubt, you should clear it, and before exam you just try to spend in such a, after that you just sort or just jot down the highlights. Like every answer has this points, so that you can frame later on. You don't have to spend hours and hours revising it.
So what you're saying is planning is very important.
Planning is very important. Very.
Okay, so next question is, with whom would you like to share your credit?
I would like to share the credit with all those who were there supporting me, and yes, lastly, like of course myself for all the hard work which I did.
Yes, you should get all the credit. and obviously your parents and your teachers.
Yeah, and everybody
Yes.
who were there supporting me. My seniors were also there supporting me. They were very supportive throughout. Whenever I needed help, I approached them and they were very supportive. They did help me. So that's why I just like to share the credit with everyone.
Okay. The next question. I think this question everyone would like to know. Which career would you like to choose, and what's your ambition in life?
For now, I'll be pursuing my graduation,
Okay.
and later on in future, like I might pursue a professional course.
Okay, so you'll be studying from Shillong or you'll be going out?
Currently, now then, yes, I'll be here, Shillong,
Okay.
but later I hope I will go out.
Like, you have applied outside.
Yeah.
Okay, so all the best for that. Okay, so this part we're over with you. We'll go to Devraj now.
Thank you.
Devraj has secured the first position. Congratulations, Devraj.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be in the top of the merit list?
Like it's a completely new experience. Like in the SSLC also, I secured a rank, but
Okay.
but not. It was like at the bottom,
Okay.
like the position list. It was the 19th rank. So I saw everyone like they were at the top. I thought like I could also do, but due to some circumstances I couldn't.
But you did it this time.
Yes, this time I planned from ahead that this time, but everyone thought that there would be no exams, but I planned the other way around. So
Okay.
that
That
I
was your
thought-
strategy.
Yes, I thought that this would be the time that I could do something. Like everyone others were thinking that there would be no exams. So they were chilled, they were relaxed, they did some.
But you took the opportunity.
Yes, I took the opportunity. I thought that let's now do the hard work. Let see what happens in the future.
And you got the results.
Yes, and then I got the result now.
Okay. Were you expecting any percentage? Like, did you target any percent that I have to achieve this percentage?
Like as she said, the Mbose in the commerce stream, the percentage didn't rise above 90. It was in between 88, 89,
Yes.
like this range. So I had something in my mind, like something around 86 would get me a position easily. So I thought that something around 88, 89 would be good enough.
But you
as
did
the
more than
results-
that.
results came, it was
Overwhelmed. Okay. So you have been given more interview. Like not only here, you have also given interview to Shillong's Times.
Yes.
So how is the celebrity feeling?
like the celebrity feeling is very like as I said in the SSLC also, there was nothing. Like I went to the school, I had some talk, and then I came home. Like when the results came out, as soon as the site crashed, I could not.
Okay, that always happens.
Yeah, I could not get the results. I was like, even I went to the extent of vomiting. Like I was so tense. But the school, I got a call from the school that you did this and this. Just come to the school. I ran with my slippers on. I just went there and I saw that everyone interviewer, the Shillong Times, the T7 News, PCN, everyone had come here.
So it was a very good feeling.
It was a very like celebrity wala feel to sabko chahiye.
Ekdam, obviously, everyone wants to be in limelight.
हाँ.
Okay. So how did your family and friends react?
Like my family and friends, my mother was very like, she was very determined, like
Determined that she'll get.
that he will do something.
Okay.
But me on the other hand, I was like, she is telling everyone that he will do something, but what if I do something like?
Means
she
you made them proud.
Yes, I made them proud. But my friends were on the other hand like, you can do it. They a month before exams they had just predicted.
Okay.
Yes, you will get the highest in accountancy and you will get a position.
And you did that.
It came true.
Okay. You already mentioned, but I'll ask you again. What had happened during this pandemic? Many board exams were getting cancelled. So in that situation, how did you mentally prepare yourself? Ki, no, I have to study. No, I have to prepare for the exam. How did you mentally prepare?
Like every other board was getting cancelled. CBSE was getting cancelled.
Yeah.
ICSE was getting cancelled. Like the state boards, other state boards were also getting cancelled. Though we thought that it might be Mbose will also get cancelled. But we thought that we at the school, we were a group of 5 or 6 friends. We thought that let's use this opportunity. Like every other one is chilled out. Like they were seeing web series, they were watching web series, playing games, everything. We were just chilled out that we knew that there are people better than us. We knew everything. So we thought that now they are doing everything. Let us now
Rather than
work
studies.
hard. Yes, let us now work hard. If that time came, we can just show them that doing hard work is the
Yes.
main success and not
Yes,
just
no
having
doubt,
the
no
brains
doubt,
up.
no doubt, no doubt. Okay, so next question is, did you leave all your extracurricular activities like you like playing cricket or football, whatever? Did you leave everything?
No, I didn't leave everything. Like I left social media.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
there was some of a condition from the school. Like leave social media for now, because after the SSLC result, I got overwhelmed. I got into social media platforms. I was very new to it, so I started using it more.
Okay.
So this is a disadvantage, but at the same time it is also a advantage.
You get to know things.
Yes,
If you use it well.
If you use it well, but to a certain extent we do not use it for well.
Yes.
Many of us.
Many of us.
Many
Yeah,
of
that's
us.
very right.
So try using it less. For me, try using it less. I left it. I left it for 9-12 months, 1 year. Then now,
And you have the result now.
I am satisfied now that yes, I left it.
That has paid off.
That has paid off.
Okay. So in a day, how much time did you study?
It was not like fixed for me. Whenever I felt like that I had to study, there are exams approaching, I had to study well. Like many of us would agree that they rise up early in the morning. They start studying from 3 a.m., 4 a.m. But for me, 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I was sleeping. I was dreaming of becoming a CA and everything. I was playing cricket in the dreams. I was not like a early waker.
So for you, there is no time. जब मन हो तब पढ़ लेंगे.
जब मन हो पढ़ो, जब नहीं हो मत पढ़ो. क्या जाता है?
So what you're saying that from student to student it depends. What is the timetable?
Yes.
For everyone, the timetable should not be
Should
fixed.
not be the same.
You should study according to your preference.
Yes.
Right. Okay. And so what you used to do when you used to get little bored or to distress yourself? What do you used to do?
Like the online classes has already
Taken
broken the
up-
mental peace.
Yes.
It has ruined the mental peace.
Yeah,
So
sure.
I did what I had my friends, talk to them, spend time with the family, just watch YouTube sometimes.
Okay.
Informative things, like you have a dream, right?
Okay, yes.
You have a dream. Like I had a dream of CA, so I started using the time for CA to gather information about that. It helped me.
Great. Okay. So do you have any role model in your life?
First of all, there is a role model for every boy is his father.
Yes.
Is his father. So I saw his struggle. What he has done, what he is doing for me right now, and he will be continue doing it. So first role model is him.
Your father.
Second, I like the attitude of Virat Kohli.
Okay.
Aggressive
Aggressive,
nature.
and now he
Yes.
is calm.
Yes, how can a man be aggressive at the same time and can be cool at the same time?
No, he has learned from his experience.
Yes. So I admire him a lot.
Okay. So a little technical question. Since you have scored 7%, that is 100 out of 100 in accountancy. So I would like you to suggest the students relating practical subjects like accounts, economics, mathematics. How did you prepare? What books did you use? Did you use question papers? So kindly address the students in the practical subjects.
In the practical subjects, it is not like that you will do a sum, it will come in the exam. It is not like that, absolutely not. So what you do in the practical subject is clear the concept, gather the necessary information about the concept, and just be clear about it. Do not confuse yourself. There is a concept that in accountancy we have many concepts.
Many concepts.
So we cannot be sure about that. What I have heard is 100% true. So you have to discuss with your friends. In practical subjects, you cannot do you sit at home, you start practicing, you make notes. You have to discuss with others too. They will have their own perspective. They have done some other sums, so they will also interact with you. Try interacting with your own selves. Try interacting with your friends, and most of it is start practicing. Every day practice at least 2-3 sums. It will be good enough.
So in practical subject, it's very important to do handwritten practice.
Yes, it
because
is
many
very
people in theory of the practical, they just see and they go.
Yes.
So it will not help. You're
Yes,
saying that, right?
And another thing is that if there are many people who know every question, but the thing is that they cannot complete the paper.
Yeah.
That is the main thing. So start writing, start practicing, doing sums under 10 minutes, under 15 minutes, and you will be able to complete the paper.
So you have to also plan your exam,
Yes.
right? So what books did you use?
I did not use many books like the prescribed textbook and some reference book. So it had sums in it. The main thing is that practice different types of sums. Do not practice the same type of sum. Like
Okay.
you practice the same type of sum, you know what is going to happen in that sum. But try to practice the CBSE type of patterns question.
Okay.
Like they have many things in it. Like you
To
first
clear
of
your
all,
concept.
yes, to clear a concept. First of all, I would like to say that don't study for marks. Don't study for marks. Study for knowledge. If you have the knowledge, you can, like, Mbose is not going to help in your job prospect. Knowledge is going to help. So gather knowledge. If you do not get marks here, you will get a job obviously.
Yes, surely. Okay, so few students are weak in few subjects. So like, what approach do you suggest those students to take for those subjects, weak subjects?
Like in the weak subjects, you can do what is, you have to pass. Definitely you have to pass. You cannot, like if you are weak in accountancy, you cannot ignore the subject.
Ignore it, yes.
It is a main subject of commerce. You have to do it. For me, what will I suggest is, see the chapter-wise weightage.
Okay.
Do the main types of sum, the major sums that comes in the exam. Do that. If you are very weak, then you have to only do that, because there are many concepts in accountancy. You cannot have everything in your mind.
Everything in mind, yes.
So try according to the chapters. You do the sums. You can at least pass.
Okay. So for practical subjects, the books which are prescribed, you use those books only,
Yes.
right? And the notes, you made your own notes?
Yes, I made your notes. Like from our school, there were no notes for accountancy.
Okay.
There were no notes for economics. They said, do your own notes. Show us. If you have any problem, just approach us.
Okay.
So they solved all our queries.
Okay. So did you solve question papers before?
Like
Past years?
in accountancy, I did solve question papers, but in economics, I didn't solve any question paper.
Okay.
Like, if you have the book, then what do you need else?
Okay. And did you give mock test? Like, did you take your own test before the exam?
Like it is a very important thing to give a mock test. Like
Yeah.
in every exam, you will see that the students are purchasing papers,
Mock
giving
tests.
mock tests. But for me, like I didn't complete the syllabus till the
Okay.
exam.
You didn't. Okay.
Like I didn't complete. Before the exam night, I was like stressed out. How will I complete? Then what I did was the thing that I told earlier, that chapter wise weightage.
Chapter wise weightage. So you did smart study.
Yes, I did
Smart study is also very important.
It is very important. Like
Yeah.
you cannot have you. It is okay that you complete the syllabus. You read everything,
Yeah.
but you cannot have everything in your mind. So ignore the less important
Yes.
ones. Give importance to the more important ones. And
That is what you should do just before exams.
Yes.
Do smart study.
Do
Firstly,
smart study.
firstly, when you start studying, you should study all the concepts,
You
so that
study all the concepts.
you are aware of all the concepts. But before exam, what should you do is study what has more weightage, so
More
that
weightage.
you get more marks. You can score more marks. Okay. So next question is, with whom would you like to share your credit?
Like the credit would be, first of all, father, my parents.
Okay, no doubt.
They would be the first ones. The teachers, they were from our school. The teachers are like very supportive.
Okay.
You can approach them at the middle of the night. Like I approached them once like at 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
At 2 a.m.
in Shillong.
In Shillong.
And
They replied. So I was very like confident that they are with me.
Yes.
What else do I need? And my friends also. They are very
Supportive.
very supportive. They are like a part of my life. I cannot, like, I now will go to some other college. They are going to other colleges. So now the bond will to some extent will be broken.
Okay. So what career are you pursuing, and what are your ambitions?
Like for now, I will be pursuing like BCom
Okay.
graduation. Then I have earlier said that CA, Chartered
okay.
Accountancy.
So that is your dream. Like
That
you
is
have
your
been
dream.
thinking
Yes, I
about
have
it.
been thinking like from 3-4 years about
3-4
CA.
years.
Like from
Okay.
3-4 years.
So I think you should start studying now,
So yes, I will
because it's the
start.
right time to hit the nail, because
Yes.
you have secured a position and now you are top of your studies. So I think this is the right time to study CA. That's what I'll suggest you. Okay. And so next we'll come back to Sanjana again. Sanjana, we've already asked you a few technical questions. Now I'll ask you, what are the few success mantras and effective study plan you would like to share with all your juniors and all the students preparing for any exam?
Okay, the success mantra which I would say is basic is don't wish for it but work for it. I will say the
Okay.
best. Don't just sit back and like I want this. Just work for it and it will come. And yes, for a student it's very important that you start planning. As soon as you get up from bed, you have to plan your entire day. And uske baad you enjoy your rest of the time. Nobody will say you anything. But first thing, prioritize, then plan it, and then work for it, and you will definitely achieve what you want.
Okay. So basically, what you're trying to say is कि planning is very important in
Very
studies,
important.
and you have to be determined कि क्या achieve करना है. You have to be determined for that.
And let other people doubt on you, but you have confidence in yourself कि नहीं, I will do it.
मतलब डटे रहो.
डटे रहो.
The day
And
will come.
The day will come, and they say where there is a will, there is a way.
I can, I will.
And I can, and I will. So, basically, they say the sky is the limit. Just aim for the skies, and aim for the moon. Even if
For
you
the
miss,
stars.
you will land somewhere near the stars.
Great, Sanjana. Okay, we'll come back to Devraj, and Devraj, you have to conclude the session. So my question is that what are your success mantras that you would like to share to the students, and how can they prepare for position if someone is aiming for that?
Like for preparing for position to comes later. First prepare for what you want to be. Like everyone does not aim for a position.
Right.
Which is the main cause for everyone's downfall. Like some are failing. So this is the main cause. Start aiming high. You will land somewhere near there.
Yes.
If you aim for 40%, where will you land? You will land near 30%. You will definitely fail. So my suggestion would be start aiming higher. Do not get influenced. Do not allow yourself to get influenced by others. Like from your home also you will get pressure. Why are you not studying? तुम पढ़ क्यों नहीं रहा है? तुम ये क्यों नहीं कर रहा है? तुम्हारा दोस्त तो 12 घंटा पढ़ रहा है दिन में. तुम्हारा दोस्त 15 घंटा पढ़ रहा है.
शर्मा जी के बेटे.
हमारे यहाँ तो शर्मा जी है नहीं, लेकिन तब भी ये वो पढ़ रहे हैं. तो do not get influenced. You know what you are doing. You just be determined. You know what you are doing. You will get one day you will get there. Just believe yourself.
Believe in yourself.
Just believe in yourself. First of all is believe in yourself. Do not like someone said कि अरे यार तू तो क्या करेगा, तू जिंदगी में कुछ नहीं करेगा. Like many teachers of our school also said, like you will
इससे नहीं होगा.
You will not get anywhere in life. I am writing this, I am signing this. Keep this paper with yourself. I have that paper. I will go there now. I will show them. So start believing in yourself. Then if you have that belief, no one can stop you from achieving what you want.
Okay. So if concluding the session, if in technical part, if I say, so for theory subjects, if we just follow the books which we have and make our own notes, that will be enough.
Yeah.
And if we don't follow the question paper also, it's more than enough. But practical subjects, I think we should do question papers, and जो book Mbose से किया गया वो करेंगे तो चलेगा. But like for technical purpose, and for overall, if I say what you guys had suggested, कि planning is very important first of all, and believing in yourself. Yes, we have to believe that I can and I will, and that will help us in our studies, and we have to be determined, and we should not be astray of our goals. कि नहीं ये करना है तो we'll do it. And social media is a very big thing in a student's life, and we should know how to use it. Really. So with this we conclude our session, and before that there's a small token of love from our team. This for Sanjana. Thank you for coming to the show, and one is for Devraj. Thank you very much for coming to the show. So with this we conclude this session. Hopefully we'll meet in another session of Toppers Talk. Thank you very much Devraj. Thank you very much Sanjana.
Thank you.
Thank you.